my brothers and sisters in nerdiness, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and as you can see we're carrying on with the clock. Yes. I've got a few things sorted out so I can just grab them. Hopefully I've got everything I need, so let's have a look at what we need first off. So we're carrying on with part 2 of this, which is this part at the bottom, so I'll zoom in. Okay, so we need C17, this screw, and E45, sorry, E45, E4. Okay, so let's, C17. So we look for the, for want of a better word, sprue, which has the C stuff on it. So I'll bring that in here and I'll zoom out again. Okay, and it was C17. So C17 is this piece here. Just press it out. There we are. So that's C17, and now E. And that's one of, oops, that's one on this little sprue, and it's E4, which is this one. There we are. I'll pop that back under there. And P1. Now P1 is a 25mm screw. Okay, so what sizes of screws were there? Let's go back to here. So it's the shortest. So there's two 25mm screws, 6 28mm and two 35mm. So the 25mm is the shortest of the screws. So we'll compare sizes of screws and see which is the shortest. So that's the longest. Got that one. And we've got that one. So that's a 25mm screw. Okay. So how does it go? That goes in the middle, like so. And that goes over the top. Any particular way? Does it matter? I don't think it does. I don't think it matters at all. There we are. That will do nicely. And now we need C18. Let's bring this back in here. And C18 is this piece. There we are. Let's whisk some of these rough pieces off, shall we? I'm not sure whether this is going to be a moving piece or not, so it's just to go over with this. Okay, and that sits on there like so and goes in. There we are, so we have that crisscross thingamabob there, like that. That's nice. That's how that fits together. Next stage. Zoom in just a touch. We need A4, A5 and C19. and the blank side goes there, and that's upside down, so that fits into there. So we'll start with C19, then C19, then A5, then A4. Okay, so C19 first of all. C19, which is this one here, which has the numbers on it. And I'm going to go around the edge and file off some of the sprue damage. I'm calling it sprue, it's not technically a sprue, but you know what I mean. Now this goes face down. I don't think there's a specific way it goes. So there we are, that's 1, 2, 3, 0. So now what is it? A5 we're looking for. A5 is here, and A4. So we have A5 here and A4 here. So I'll take both of these out. A5 and A4. And I'll put that back down on the floor. And once again, we'll give these a bit of a sanding. And while these are cogs, I'm going to go over this with the whatchamacallit, the little bit of wax that we got. Now you didn't see this thing, but while I was using this in the last video, I managed to snap it. So, but when got to the bits that were off camera, this is what I was doing. Just basically rubbing a little bit of this wax onto the cog, just so it makes it a little more lubricated and it can move freely. So that's all I was doing. You didn't miss a great deal, but I know you did miss something, and sorry about that. I didn't realise how the camera was running, because I was taking more notice of what I was doing than rather what the camera was seeing. And I had the camera on the opposite side of the table to me, so basically upside down, what you could say, and I've had to flip everything, and yeah, it's one of those situations. So that goes on there, this goes here. Actually that goes on last. This is the one that goes on first, the A5 piece. So we'll bring our instructions back, and we get these now. So we want E2, P1, D7, and P1 is the other 25mm screw. So we'll do these now. So it's E2 and D7. Okay, so E2 is not on here. Where is E2 found? Got it. It was in one of the pieces we had to take off because it was attached to something else. There's E2. E2, I think, was the centerpiece for this part. It fitted in there. So we need to just gently break off this from the sprue. We can actually break this now to make it easier to get out. There we are. So these pieces are done with. I don't need these anymore, so I'll put those to one side. And once again, we'll give, because these are a bit rough at the top, we'll give these a bit of a sanding just to smooth them off a bit, so there's no ridges that could cause any issues with movement, because I don't know whether this piece moves or not. There we go. I think that's it. Okay, so we have that bit. Now we want the small screw, and that once again fits in through there. And next piece we have is D7. That's the piece we need. So we need to look for the D sprue. What am I looking for? D7. D7, D7, D7. There we are. Just gently push that out. And just to make fitting these together a little easier, I'll give them a go. And once again, we have this D8 and D9. Let me bring the instructions back in so you can see. There we are, D8 and D9, two separate pieces that fit at the side of the piece I've just fitted in. D8, D9. There we go. So D8 first of all can slip into there, and D9 can slip into there. Okay, next part of this job is C20, B7 and B8. Okay, so C20 first of all. So C20 is the date of the week. Okay, I'll get that out and I'll give around the edges a bit of a next, so that bit goes on. Let's find the right orientation for this. Oops, that goes in there. Find the right orientation, put the screw in the wrong hole. And there we go. They can get pushed in tighter. That can get pushed in tighter. There we are. Next step, B7. B, if I remember rightly, is the darker wood. yes. So B7 is this one, and B8 is this little cog. So once again, I'll just smooth off some of these areas on the cog with the sanding stick, or to be more accurate, one of Ali's emery boards. Ha 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 ha. So, as I said, just make sure it's all nice and smooth, nothing sticking, or nothing sticking up that could cause friction. And then we'll do this bit once again. Okay, first of all, this goes on here. And then that goes on there. Again, making sure that these pieces are pushed in as far as they will go. That's locked onto there. And that's that. And that will give you the days of the week. Alrighty then. That's part 2 done. Let's have a look at part 3. In fact, no, let's stop it there and do each individual part in individual videos. So this was part 1. This massive part of construction, that was part 1. These two little things are part 2. And part 3 will be coming up in the next video. That's all we have time for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, as always, stay safe and take care. God bless, and bye for now.